Disclaimer. Hypatia of Alexandria. In 415 AD, Hypatia, a brilliant philosopher, mathematician, and astronomer who lived in Alexandria, accused of heresy and political manipulation by Christian mob in Alexandria. They dragged her into a building known as the Kaisarion. The mob stripped Hypatia naked and murdered her using ostraca or roof tiles. Damascus adds that they also cut out her eyeballs. They tore her body into pieces and dragged her limbs through the town to a place called Cenarion, where they set them on fire. Why it's horrifying? Because Hypatia's death marked the violent clash between science, philosophy, and religious extremism, and it was carried out in broad daylight. Girolamo Savonarola has a Dominican friar who led Florence during a brief theocratic rule. On the morning of 23 May, 1498, Savonarola was excommunicated for heresy and sedition. Stripped of his Dominican garment in ritual degradation, he mounted the scaffold in their thin white shirt. Each on separate gallows he was hanged, while fires were ignited below him to consume his body alive in Florence's Piazza della Signoria. To prevent devotees from searching for relics, their ashes were carted away and scattered in the Arno. Why it's horrifying? Because he died in the same square where he held his infamous bonfire of the vanities, and the crowd turned on him with the same fanaticism he once inspired. Vlad the Impaler's victims, he killed tens of thousands of people. Vlad the Impaler was voivode of Wallachia 3 times between 1448 and his death in 1476. He used to impale enemies and criminals on wooden stakes, slowly inserting the stake rectally or vaginally and allowing it to exit the mouth or shoulders. Victims sometimes took days to die. Why it's horrifying? Because it was a slow, humiliating, and torturous death used as political terror. Hiroshima victims, more than 140,000 civilians. On August 6, 1945, the U.S. dropped an atomic bomb on Hiroshima. The explosion vaporized thousands instantly. Many others died from horrific burns, radiation poisoning, or cancer over months and years. Why it's horrifying? Because the scale, suffering, and long-term effects make this one of the most catastrophic mass deaths in history. Andrei Chikatilo is a Russian serial killer who killed more than 52 people, and most of them are women and children between 1978 and 1990, nicknamed the Butcher of Rostov. Lured his victims with promises of food or shelter. He tortured, mutilated, and killed them in brutal ways, often involving eye gouging, biting, and sexual violence. Chikatilo was executed by gunshot in February 1994. Why it's horrifying? Because the repeated calculated cruelty and the years it took to capture him horrified an entire nation.